Going live. I'm live, it says. That's nice to know. You're alive. You get so many good messages from all of these automated services. When I created the email for this channel, Idiot Boomer, so that's what I used as my first and last name. So now every time Google sends me a message on that account, hi, idiot. I'm thinking, man, that's just perfect. Good evening, Sir MPS. I am doing great today. Thank you very much. A busy day. And my son gave me a call and said, hey, you should make chicken Alfredo for dinner. And I said, I will do that. And my God, that was good. Pasta is not something I eat a lot of anymore. It's not very good for me. But tonight I sinned and it was good. I'm not even going to talk to Father Godwin about this. Yes. How are you today, sir? Are you doing okay there down south? Had an okay day? Oh God, 16 gig. Is it like quality of life updates, or are they like adding new locations and stuff for you to go to, or? Yeah, tired as usual. South America and some USA. Okay. You should stream so that I can watch you fly around because I've never tried that game. Well, that's not true. I believe I tried the original Microsoft Flight Simulator. Either that or it was the one that came right before that. I can't remember. It was like really early days. Oh my God, you can actually fly in airplanes, that sort of thing. So I remember I tried that and it was like really complicated and it was on an old computer and well, I mean, it was 200 years ago. So it was like not real easy. It looked like a lot of fun, but I never really clicked into that. But my God, it seems, and I think I saw a clip of somebody flying around in within like the last year or something, and it looks just phenomenally awesome. So yeah. VA British AV Geek. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, how fun. Yeah, I worldwide community, and that's one of those games where people, if they like it, it's not like, oh, I did one or two playthroughs and then moved on to something else. It's like that's hobby grade gaming. So that's a really cool thing. So, well, we're gonna go ahead and get started here. But let's see what we can let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. I did a little cleanup. Oh no, let's hang on. Change over to the streaming screen. That looks better. I did a little bit of cleanup after the game yesterday. I promised myself I was going to do some other things today and not stream in the evening, but then I was like, but I want to. So I'm my own boss. I get to decide. So I'm thinking, no, hell no. I'm coming back in here. This is fun here. We got too much to not do. So I did some cleanup and then I went into Sukdal, I think it was, and I bumped into a lady who asked me to make some horseshoes, and there were some fist fights in there, and I took out the fist fights because I always jump on those because it's fun. So I did them. But then when I gave the lady the horseshoes, she said, you know what? You should give these to some other person. So I'm like, okay, you know what? This sounds like a quest and it might be really fun. So I decided I would wait on that. So having over talked, let me go find my headphones here. They're all tied up in all the other cords here. If I actually showed you how messy my office was, I'd probably have to go to jail. Actually, my wife would probably murder me for daring to show people. She's like, but what if somebody here recognizes us? Then I'll be ashamed. So, no. All right. Expensive? Is it expensive because like all the maps and stuff that you have to, do you have to like buy all of the add-ons and that kind of stuff? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Off we go. So let's see. Yeah, so... Oh, there's yet another new quest here.
My respects.
Oh, somebody who's inside. Yeah. Oh, no, it's not her. It's... Oh, Bailiff Crux. All right. What you got going on? Oh.
I heard there's a bounty on that bandit, the Collector.
Not so much on him. More like the book that he stole recently. They say it was a rare manuscript for Sedlet's monastery, which is willing to pay handsomely for it. Why do you ask?
I've already had the honor with him.
And would you help me with him? You just have to catch him and bring me that blasted book.
Oh, yeah.
And where does Matthew rob?
Along the roads between here, Vysoka, and Miskovitz.
All right. Oh, did you? How fun. And...
And what was the book that he stole?
A rare manuscript, they say. And that's all we're meant to know.
Matthew, do you have a book? Like a valuable one? I don't know. But if you have some, could I have one of them?
How big is the reward for that book?
Let's get to the important
You won't
part.
believe it, but I hear it's more than 1,000 groschen.
What? I don't feel like
I'll
it.
do it.
Glad to hear it. So, if you find him, don't forget about that book. Without it, there won't be any reward.
I
All right.
understand.
All right.
Did the Cumans attack Miskovitz? Are they causing you problems?
Thank God, no. And I'd like it to stay that way.
And how'd you get along with them?
As best we can. And we can count our blessings that our village belongs to the Sedlet's monastery. Sigismund thinks quite highly of the abbot,
Okay.
and explicitly prohibited his people from pillaging the monastery's property.
Do you have problems with robbers? I expect it's not completely safe on the roads, eh?
Unfortunately, you're right. But that wasn't the case not too long ago. Nobody would even dare fart around Kuttenberg without the nobility's permission. And today? It's no use talking about it.
Oof. No, I didn't. You know, we got distracted by that freaking village full of soldiers. So I ended up burning most of yesterday on that. So we healed the PTSD guy, Peter, I think it was his name. But I have to wait for a few days, and I think I'm still on the same day when I did that. I might be +1. No, I think I'm +1 day. So I'm going to keep doing stuff until it's time to go back and talk to him. But so I haven't got the stone yet, but that's coming up.
If you have any problems with robbers, I'll be happy to help you.
Thanks so much for the offer. I'll keep it in mind. But first, I have to convince the abbot to offer some reward.
Okay.
What do you know about the Devil's Den?
Why do you ask? Did something happen? Were you robbed there?
Does that tavern have a good reputation?
Its name speaks for itself. All kinds of scum from the area gather there.
Oh.
I even heard the good-for-nothing Hinnik of Kunstadt goes there.
No.
The one they call the Dry Devil.
Really?
Take it from me. If I were you, I'd keep well away from that den of inequity.
I will never go back, at least until later. All right. Cool. All right, so is there any other markers on the map that I should take a look at here? Bring the horseshoes to Victoria. That's what we're going to do next, I guess. While we're waiting. Oh, I'll check the journal. Wait. I'm still on wait and see. So, Victoria. I shouldn't just run through the mud, but whatever. No, I don't need to do that. Okay. Wait, that's not a good sign. That's really
Victoria,
not a good sign.
I bought you horseshoes from Martha. Victoria? You here?
Okay, so that wasn't... I hear things moving around. So that wasn't an accident that I noticed that, or that wasn't... Uh-oh. That was good instinct. That doesn't happen very often. Okay, I don't need food. Mirko, hello! I was shocked, I tell you, shocked. Time sensitive with that missing girl. Oh, shit, I had no idea. Well. Here we go. Oi. This is really not okay.
Christ, so much blood.
Oh, and a knife.
What happened here? I have to tell Martha.
This is not good.
You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
Oop. Okay.
Greetings.
I brought Victoria those horseshoes, and I think something's happened to her.
What? What do you mean?
The house was empty, and in the hearth room next to the bed, I found a puddle of blood. It hadn't even dried yet.
Jesus Christ! What if she's been... No!
It might not be too late. Do you have any idea where she could be?
I don't know. Really. Oh, how horrible.
Did Victoria have problems with anyone from the village? Did anyone want to hurt her?
No, definitely not. Good God. She was...
Just
I
like
mean,
that.
she is a good girl. Although...
Can you think of anyone?
Sometimes there's talk about how she lives alone and how she makes her living.
Why would anyone be bothered about how Victoria makes her living? As long as she's not stealing, she can do whatever she wants, right?
Well, not everyone was happy that she brings our goods up to the camp. Once
Oh.
someone even drew something very ugly on our door because of it. But what's that poor girl supposed to do without a man? There's a war, and we all need to make a living somehow.
Who did she go and see at the camp? Who might know more about her?
Mainly their blacksmith. She brings goods up there every 2 or 3 days. He's certain to remember her. So tell them at the gate that you're bringing something from the smithy. They'll let you in.
Yeah, but why would we go all the way up the... Oh,
Who's
boy.
bothered by her living alone? Whose business is that?
Things are a little different, you see. She lost her husband some time ago. A young widow, actually. A pretty young widow. Naturally, a few fellas were fawning over her. There was one in particular. But he got the boot, just like all the others. But he'd never hurt her. He might be a loudmouth, but he's harmless.
Who's this mystery man, then?
I won't say. If word got out that I accused someone, we might as
Okay.
well just close up shop here.
But I'm not about to go blabbing about it in the tavern. I just need to know where to start looking for Victoria.
Fine. But you didn't hear this from me. Farmer Kuba was pretty keen on
I
her,
bumped into him.
and he wasn't going to give up easy. Last time, he tried to flatter her by giving her a headscarf. But Victoria knew it had belonged to his dead wife, so she told him to sod off. The whole village was laughing at him. He's a bitter old man.
Oof.
But would he hurt her? I don't think so.
Jealousy's a powerful thing, though.
Well, that's true, too. So go and ask him yourself. He lives with his children and his housekeeper in that big house behind the smithy. He's always wearing a bright red coat and a hat with a feather in it. You're certain not to miss him, but not a peep about what I told you.
Don't worry. I'll take that secret to the grave. Is there anything else you can think of
Which in
before I
this
go?
game could be
I've
at any
already
moment.
told you everything I know. Now hurry
Yes.
up!
Go, Henry. Okay. Is he the G? I don't think I did anything after she asked me to take the horseshoes. I think I just walked outside, so I hopefully am not too late. Yeah. Oh, that's you.
You're Cuba, the farmer, right?
Aye, I am. What do you want?
I'm looking for Victoria, and I thought you might know where to find her.
Why should I, of all people, know?
I hear you were quite fond of her,
Who told you that, eh?
but she sent you packing. In front of half the village.
Birds have been twittering, have they? Her husband wasn't the only one taken by the Black Death. I lost my wife, too.
And you're such a
So
good
I
catch.
thought to myself, enough time has passed, and two can live better than one. I tried. She wasn't interested. End of story. I've no idea what she's up to now, and I don't care.
All right.
Does she have friends here? Who does she talk with in the village?
Mainly with Martha, the blacksmith's wife. But all she did was use Victoria to do her dirty work.
Well, I've spoken to Martha, and it seems she's genuinely worried about Victoria.
Worried about her? Why?
Victoria's missing, and there's a puddle of blood at her house.
I reckon someone was jealous of them soldiers she hangs around with. What's that got to do with me?
You can't be serious. She could be injured somewhere, or even worse. And you're glad?
What goes around comes around.
Ah.
I have a clean conscience. To hell with that silly goose.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think he's making it up. He wouldn't be being mean about it if he was nah.
Nah, I'm leaving. I have better things to do than argue with you.
And don't come back.
Yeah. Plus he's drunk. Remember, drunk people don't lie. Okay. So then, what's our next play here? Should ask about her in camp. I should look for her around here and think about where she usually goes. Well,
Christ! Pardon me.
no, it's okay. And I can't talk to just anybody, right? No.
God bless
Well,
you.
so then there was a question of, let's see, that's the blacksmith. Her house was over here, and there was a blood smudge right at the door. So then, worth checking around to see if there's any other clues just nearby. Doesn't look like it here. No? Okay. And then if I go a little further, there's wagon tracks, but that could be from anything. A lot of footprints. This is kind of unusual. Maybe not. Well, I don't see anything here that looks like bloodstains. Maybe I should have pressed him more. Ask about Victoria in Sigismund's camp. Well, I do have some pretty good history there. That's Matthew the Collector. We're not interested in him at the moment. So, let's see here. I don't know. I don't really see anything else here that's suggesting that... And... Yeah. That makes sense. It's in a slightly different place at least. Hell, I don't know. Screw it. I could waste a lot of time here,
You're
or I
always
could
welcome here, good sir.
follow the lead that I do have. Nobody special here. What is up with you guys? Nobody special here will want to talk to me, so... Okay. So they're going to be hostile, so I should probably not go in with swords blazing as...
Easy, good horse.
Been there already a few times. Yeah, I think that makes sense. What? Am I not allowed to go fast?
Go!
Yes, I am. Well, I gotta think I would have heard some screeching on Reddit and other places if this quest was like, yeah, if you don't get it done in the first 30 seconds, then you time it out. But,
Quick! Quick!
wait. All right. Well, this is spooky enough that we're just going to do a quick save here. Is that really the only got the high test one? Okay, so be it. Yeah. Oh. Sorry, horse. Didn't mean to bump you into that there. Just in case.
Oi,
Not...
you! Come here! Where do you think you're going?
Into the camp, of course.
Oh, aye. They can't wait to see you. Look here. No strangers are allowed in, so turn around and sod off back to the pile of dung you crawled out of.
The Miskovitz blacksmith sent me with some horseshoes. He said they'd come in handy in the camp.
All right, you can go in, but no messing about.
All right. Well, that was all right then. I was expecting that to be super bad. Oh, I thought that was a Lords of Lipa horse armor thing. So what am I looking for exactly here? Ask about Victoria in Sigismund's camp. Okay.
Good doggy, good boy.
Huh? Hey! You're not allowed here.
Oh, whoa.
Correct, you nightcrawler.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Just need to figure out where I'm allowed and where I'm not. Nightcrawler. Go ask your friends up the road what they think about the Nightcrawler.
Christ almighty. Are you alright, sir?
Here we go again.
It's just that you look...
Muscular, wise, wealthy.
I'm sorry, sir. I just wasn't expecting it. I didn't mean it badly.
I know very well what you meant. I have had this conversation at least 100 times. Have you never heard of Prester John or the Christian kingdom of Axum?
Yes. Our parish priest talked about that.
Tell me then, how the people in those stories are described. Not exactly
Okay.
like you. Am I right?
But I thought that was just...
So you see, it is not. Musa of Mali is my name. Scholar, explorer, and physician. I run the camp infirmary.
my name is Henry, sir.
Welcome then, Henry. Do you need anything?
You said you're an explorer.
I did indeed. From Timbuktu, I went to Holy Mecca. From the Emirate of Granada to Venice. And from there to the court of Sultan Bayezid of the Osmans. Until I ended up at the court of King Sigismund.
Where is this Mali? And what's it like?
Similar to your country, yet completely different. You mine silver, we gold. But in our country, it would never happen that we allow foreigners into our mines. Overall, it is safer in our country. Nobody will waylay you on your journey. And we treat women with greater respect and set great store by learning.
That's not all that bad here, though, is it?
I admit that there are some things I envy you for. Like what you can do with stone.
And how do you like Bohemia?
Do you want to hear the truth? Or should I praise it to high heaven?
The truth. You don't need to spare my feelings.
Then, all I can say is that this muddy hill is about the only thing I have seen of your country. And that has not made much of an impression on me. But there is still time. Perhaps I will have the good fortune to see more beautiful sights.
What is Mecca like? I've heard people from all over the world go there.
Mainly followers of the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad. Praise be his name. But the journey is dangerous. I was robbed and arrived in the city as a pauper. Fortunately, I was helped by a couple of my compatriots.
This sounds very
But
familiar.
even so, I did not spend long there. Let us say that I was foolish then, and foreign customs took me by surprise. I went to Cairo, where I learned geography and law, so that I would be better prepared the next time. But I never went back to Mecca.
Why not?
I would rather not talk about this, my friend. All I can say is that there are a few rich men and their beautiful wives who I do not want to meet again.
Okay, then.
You were in Granada? Where is that?
Go west from here until you reach the sea. Then south to a place called Peninsula Iberica. But I would not go there if I were you. The magnificent Alhambra Palace is forbidden to Christians like you. It is a pity in any case. Such a beautiful and rich country, yet bathed in so much blood.
Blood?
That's
Yes.
a human condition,
Sultan
that is.
Mohammed must constantly repel attacks from the north. That is why I started studying physics, in fact. I wanted to make an impression on the Sultan because swords and cannons are not for me. Let others cut off heads. I can sew them back on again.
We need all types of people, I guess.
Where is Venice, in fact?
You do not know, my friend? Educate yourself a little. It is not far from here, on the other side of the Alps. Remember that learning is like a garden. If you do not tend it, it cannot bear fruit.
That's
Venice
very true.
is an incredible city that floats on the sea, like a huge stone ship. People from all over the world go there to trade. I help them as a translator, especially for Christian envoys from Ethiopia on a pilgrimage to Rome. If only you could have seen their glorious arrival in the city. Their procession stretched from the port to the city center, and they had live leopards as a gift for the king
Oh.
of Venice. But I did not stay long.
Sign me up.
I, who was accustomed to the Sultan's court, being asked to live among sailors? Out of the question.
How did you come to be with the Osmans?
By complete chance. In Venice, I joined an expedition that was heading to India, but we were attacked by pirates. Fortunately, I was saved by Sultan Bayezid's warship, though it did not seem like good fortune at the time. You must understand that there are not many of my countrymen among the Osmans. The last time was probably in the days of Mansa Musa. But the Sultan soon found out that I had lived among Europeans, and I could talk to all the envoys who came to him. So I became useful.
So why didn't you stay there?
Because we were about to be overwhelmed by the Golden Horde, led by the butcher named Timur. I had quite enough of war in Granada. So when envoys from Hungary came to the Sultan, I managed to persuade them to take me away with them.
Whoa. Give me about 5 seconds. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm back. The sun is heading off that way now, so suddenly it got dark. I'm thinking, why is it so dark? So I don't have all the room lights on.
What's Sigismund's court like?
I would also like to know that, my friend. But I am stuck here. One would think that the king would value physicians and sages who have traveled the world. But no.
Not always.
He did not even make me his personal physician. He prefers to trust your quacks and sent me here.
It's reckless to speak about Sigismund like that.
I do not think so, my friend, since it is unlikely you will ever get a chance to complain to him.
Interesting.
Why did you leave your country of birth?
That is a very personal question, and we are not that well acquainted yet. Forgive me, but I would rather not talk about it.
That's
Not
fine.
now, at least.
That's fine. Yeah, I've never been a person who just accidentally asked very personal questions without thinking. Oh yes, I guess I have. Oh no, okay, so we changed the subject. There we go.
I'm new to the camp. Could you show me around? If you don't have too much work, that is.
Well, I suppose it will be all right if I am not here for a while. At least I can practice your language. You use some strange phrases, you know, but that does not matter now. Let us go.
Okay.
So, as you have no doubt realized, this is my infirmary. One
Nice
part for
outfit.
operating on the wounded, another for the sick, my alchemist bench, a tub of water. Nothing out of the ordinary. Come on. Let us walk outside. I am sorry that I cannot show you more, but I am sure you understand that there is not much to see. One is almost ashamed to call it an infirmary. Do you not think?
I don't know anything about that, sir. In our village, when someone was sick, we sent for the herb woman, and that was that. We didn't have any infirmary.
I am not surprised. Diarrhea, a few bruises, a fever now and then. That is no challenge. A learned man would certainly be bored to death in your village. And it is the same here. Honestly. Should a person with my knowledge be wasting his time here?
A camp like this is a waste of your abilities. An uneducated orderly could take care of the handful of sick people here.
And you would like to take over from me? Hmm? I could find another job, though it is true that you do not seem to be any great sage. I suppose you do not know what a real infirmary should look like. But do not worry. There are more cheerful places in the camp. I am sure something will take your fancy. This part of the camp is mainly for humans. So if you are looking for one, he will be either here or near the bathhouse. We will take a look there too. Do not worry. Over there is the pen where they used to have tournaments. Until the captains banned them. But that is a long story. Speaking of the captains here, do you know who is in charge overall?
I've no idea.
You should put that right then. What if you come across one of the commanders and bump into him by mistake? He might have your back flayed by a cane. I would not like to have to stitch you back together. The camp as a whole is run by Sir Grozav or Borumlaka. That is a village somewhere in Transylvania, as far as I know. He is an interesting man, I'm sure. But he has a lot of trouble with the camp. So he tends to be, as you say, grumpy. Then there are the humans, who are commanded in battle by Cheritan. You will not meet him very often.
God bless.
He often has meetings with the king himself.
I'm sorry?
Zedlets. He is not a very cheerful man. But he seems a fair-minded commander to me. And he is an outstanding archer, it seems. How about you and archery, my friend?
Well, I don't want to boast, but I'm a pretty good archer. I would happily take on your Chertan.
Really? That sounds like a spectacle that I would perhaps even pay to watch. Perhaps, although I successfully avoid weapons. I have to admit that archery is not just a skill. It is an art. Well, there is enough of that. What were we talking about?
You were telling me about the commanders here.
Things that would be
yes.
useful.
The camp captains. As I said, Sir Grozav commands the camp. Cheritan commands in battle. And the third one joined us a few weeks ago. Dietrich Katz, with his Prague artillery regiment.
Okay.
It is a pity you will not be staying for longer. Dietrich is good to talk to, if he is not drinking too much. And over there is our bathhouse. It is not a sight for sore eyes, my friend. And
Greetings
women,
to you too.
Of course. Not this filthy place. Ah, a man should keep reminding himself that zina, what you call fornication, is a shameful deed, opening the road to other evils. By the way, what about you and women, my friend?
Well, it's not that I don't like women, but I suppose I haven't met the right one yet.
Then you have not looked hard enough. You have so many beautiful and clever girls here in Bohemia. You should find a good woman as soon as possible, and then marry her. And to do her what you see in her eyes. Our Lord Allah, Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, creates us in pairs and grants us love in our hearts, so that we may love another.
So are you married, sir? Since you say how wonderful it is.
No, not yet. What woman would want to spend her life traveling with me? But being single does not permit sinning with any girl who takes your fancy. Remember that. Fortunately, a man can help himself in his hour of need. At least if he thereby prevents a worse sin. So, in this part of the camp, you see the tents of various mercenaries from Germany, Poland, Hungary. In short, everyone who came to fill their pockets. You can have items repaired by the smith, and if you're hungry, the kitchen is over there. The food will please you more than me, I think. Treating meat in that way. I simply cannot eat it. Do you know where the food is truly great? In Granada. So much fruit, sweet pastries, fish.
All right, then.
In one banquet, the cooks use more spices than your entire country in a year.
You've been to Granada?
In the court of Sultan Muhammad VII himself. That is where I became
My
a
humble
physician.
respects.
That was when Granada was attacked by Martin Yanez de la Barbuda. And I did not want to die in some battle. So I found a safer way to be useful. You know, I have done a lot of traveling, my friend. From Timbuktu to Mecca. And from Granada to Venice. And now, here. But nowhere has the food been worse than here.
Oh, what do you dislike about the food here so much?
I hope I have not offended you. It
We
is not
use
your
both
fault.
spices
Really.
here, salt and
How can a
pepper.
cook make something good when no pepper, cinnamon, or grains of paradise grow here? But your country is beautiful, all the same. And up here is where Katz's company of Parge artillerymen are billeted. To the great displeasure of everyone else in the camp, I must
Yeah?
say.
And
You
why
can
is
see
that?
why. It is the best spot. Right next to the captains.
Ah,
And when it rains, all the filth runs downhill to the Cumans and mercenaries areas. Here is the pillory. May Allah, the compassionate, ensure you never end up in it.
yes.
And if you go around the hill, you will come to the camp shooting range. I recommend visiting it. The Cumans must be born with a bow in their hands. But I will not escort you that far, my friend. I do not like to leave the infirmary unattended for long. Alaka Anben.
Okay, well, that's fine. That was actually a very nice, bit picturesque, but I did find where the smithy was, and that was a really good introduction to what's here. And it's good to also know that he has an alchemy bench here if I need to use that for something. Let's see. Oh, no, that's the armorer. Smithy is the blacksmith is up here. Okay. So, and there is one quest giver here, but I need to go up. I need to go up and, of course, I don't know, the blacksmith, he's not going to be working at this hour, is he? Maybe he will be. I don't know. That's a cumin. There is nobody here that looks like a blacksmith. This is somewhat inconvenient. It being the middle of the night, I'm not sure that there's going to be anybody I can talk to here. Energy is high. I could just wait for morning because I don't think I'm going to be able to find a place to sleep here either, but I don't really need a place to sleep. Screw it. Let's do that. How late is it? It's 23 already. That's going to be a long wait. So what? We do the best we can. It either works or it doesn't.
You have a kind master, eh?
Ah, good.
What would you like?
Does the name Victoria mean anything to you?
No. Should it?
She's a girl from Miskovitz. I heard she comes up here to sell things.
Ah, I know who you mean. Aye. There's a girl who shows up here every now and again. I'm no good with names, but Victoria sounds familiar.
Who did she know best around here?
She got along with the merchants, but I'd say she fancied Black the most.
Who?
A soldier from the provisioning unit. I'd say her business dealings were more of an excuse to meet with him.
Where can I find this soldier Black?
He's lying in the infirmary.
Okay.
He's got gut ache, and you can hear him howling halfway across the camp.
Thanks. I'll go and look for him.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll go see what. Who is it that? Oh, Don't need that. Oh, somebody up. Okay, well, we're not going to deal with that right now. Looks like it's on the other side of the fence here. Okay. Humans are actually born with bows. Oh, jeez. Yeah, okay.
Are you the one they call Black?
I'm more like green just now.
But I need to talk to you.
And I need something for the pain. Can't you see I'm barely breathing here? Kurva, I feel like I'll burst.
Okay.
Tell me exactly what's wrong with you.
My belly hurts. It's killing me. It's as if I'll burst at any moment or give birth to a calf. It's from the fucking pig swill they give us to eat here.
Maybe. Does it hurt when I press here?
Yes! I feel it here. Here. Oh!
It's no wonder. Your stomach's blown up like a bellows.
Got a poppin'.
You
Get
must
a
have eaten
straw.
something really bad.
We put some mushrooms someone found in the woods into the stew.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Well, it's possible I overlooked something. Do you remember what the last thing you ate was?
What do you think? Some cold, watery slop from the kitchen. Like always.
Okay.
Try and think about it again. I need to know details. Maybe someone wanted to poison you. But then again, maybe you did it yourself. Did you try and spice up that slop from the kitchen by adding something to
Okay,
it?
so I already got
Jesus
the answer.
Christ,
All right.
you're right. One fella brought some mushrooms from the forest. They looked fine, so we cut them up
Yeah.
and added them to it.
There were
They were
flies all
poisonous.
around them.
They looked harmless. When we put them in the food, it was fit to eat.
It's obvious. You've eaten poisonous mushrooms. If you want relief, you need an antidote. The sooner the better.
But I can barely move. Oh, please, bring it here to me.
I don't know if I have anything.
I have something for you that should work. Drink it.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Does that actually work?
Thank you. Oh, I can feel it bubbling and gurgling inside me.
Well, are you better now?
Not yet.
No. To look at you, I'd say you're as fit as a fiddle. You're not as white as you were, Black.
I still feel like I got run over by a team of oxen, though. It'll be all right once I get a good meal in me. So,
Mushroom soup.
what did you want?
It's about Victoria, the girl from Miskovitz.
Christ almighty. That woman won't leave me alone. Now she sent someone to try and change my mind?
Well, I didn't come to change your mind. Why would I do that?
Well, she's tried practically everything. Complaining, screeching, threats, tears, but none of it worked.
And what was she trying to achieve?
Look, we had a bit of fun once or twice, but that was it.
Oh.
She just didn't get it.
Victoria's missing. Her house is empty, and no one knows where she's gone.
What do you mean she's missing? Wait. Seriously?
As if the earth opened up and swallowed her. Seeing as you two used to meet up, you might have some idea where to look for her.
She didn't tell anyone? Not even the blacksmith's wife?
You suppose spices? Yeah, probably. You know what goes really good with fly agaric mushrooms is dog meat, Mirko.
There was a pool of blood on the floor. I was shocked when I went into the hearth room.
She often said she didn't know what she'd do if I left.
What?
But I thought it was just the kind of thing girls say.
No.
Well, what were you expecting? She's already in a tough situation, and you just made it worse. Get off your ass and do something.
I can't just prance right out of the camp. Unlike you. Not far from here to the east, there's a spot we used to meet. A small clearing in the forest, where there's a pair of big birches. She might be there.
Good. I'll look there. But I'm doing it for her, not for you. Got it?
I know. But bring her a message from me. Tell her she's a stupid cow.
What?
I didn't force her to do anything, and now she's crying over spilt milk.
That's actually, that's a terrible way to phrase that. Something about get the milk for free.
Try and think it over a bit. It might not just be Victoria's
You're
life
gonna
at stake
shoot
here.
him.
Could you live with yourself knowing you could have done something, but just couldn't be bothered to help her?
Could have. He's right. I got her into this horrible mess. So tell her I'll take care of her. And if she wants, she can stay here. I'm sure they'll find work for a woman here. At least we'll be together.
Now that sounds like a man talking. I'm
There
gonna see
you
her
go.
now.
A
it's
shining
not too
good
late.
man full of something. All right, so K is where we're going. It's off to the east. Is there actually a way out of the camp at the east? Yeah, looks like it. Okay, I'll give him one shot. No, one shot. That's a bad way to say that. I'll give him one more chance here. Then we'll give him a shot. I didn't know I could shoot him yet. I need a way out. I don't suppose I can just jump the thicket here. Ooh, what are you? Beautiful. Hello. Okay. Can I not get out this way? Dang it. Now I'm just wasting time. Okay, where is the gate? More importantly, where the hell am I? Why am I down there? Well, that would explain why. Okay, let's try this again. I fast? Can I do that? Oh, I'd be. It's going to take me just as long to run back from that other. Okay, well, it was worth a try. That would have been fun if that had worked. Oh yeah, well I guess, yeah, that would have also worked. That's cool. I think well, if I can't get out now, screw it. All right.
What are you waiting for?
Just like that. Dink! Thank you. Great advice. And then from here, I just need to, yeah. follow the road back. All right. Horsey Pooch.
Quick!
There's the marker. Okay. Okay.
I shall kiss your cheek so mild, and
Oh.
your tender little hair.
Lady.
You're Victoria, right?
And who are you?
No one important. Well, it all started like this. I was supposed to bring you some horseshoes, but then...
I'm not interested in any damn horseshoes.
Wait, though. In short, I'm Henry. Black sent me to talk to you. Oh, and so did Martha from Miskovitz. They're worried something happened to you because you vanished all of a sudden. I'll accompany you back home. All right?
I don't want to go back there. Nothing good ever happened to me in that house. I want to stay with my Black. Where is he? Why didn't he come himself?
Because he's lying in the infirmary. But you don't need to worry. He'll be all right soon. I know what happened to you. I was at your house and saw... well, everything.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but this is no solution.
You have no idea what's going on. You don't know me at all.
Then tell me what happened. Maybe I can help you somehow. After all, talking about it will help you feel better.
Oh dear, Henry.
Things aren't as bad as they seem.
Henry.
Well, you already know that me and Black used to meet. But he changes his mind like the wind. First he says he wants to be with me, then that he's a soldier of the king and serving him as his priority. There's gossip in the village that I'm the camp whore who'll sleep with anyone for a handful of grain. Whenever I left to go up there, they'd shout at me not to come back. And then I found out that I'm with child.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Black is the father of your child.
Of course. The villagers think I sleep with half the camp, but it can't be anyone else's but his, as God as my witness.
And that blood on the floor in your house?
I was desperate. I picked some herbs to make a decoction to get rid of it, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. So I said to myself, I'd rather die with my child than kill it and go on living.
So you cut yourself?
Yes, with a knife. I cut myself once or twice.
Damn, lady.
But once I felt the pain and saw the blood, I came to my senses. I wiped off the blood with an apron and my skirt, but it was everywhere.
Oh.
I couldn't bear to look at it, so I ran away. Here.
Thanks for confiding in me. You've had a difficult time.
Yeah, big time.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. Please tell me what you know about my Black.
What? Why would I say that? Why would I say that? Because the way I'm looking at that, I mean, I'm going to turn this into some massive decision for a really tiny minor thing. But even so, I mean, he's probably not going to be the best person ever, but she can't think about anything else except being with him. And he's decided to be the... I mean, not like I believe this for a minute, but he's like, yes, you're right, I need to take responsibility. And then I say, there you go, that's good, I'll go tell her. And then I'm going to come out here to tell her to just piss off. I don't think I like that idea. I don't trust him either, but... Not... Because the thing is, I don't think it's up to me to decide what is best for these two other people. She wants him, and I stood on his foot and complained to him about it. Yeah, I know, it's my decision at the end of the day. That sucks. I'd much rather criticize them after the fact for the bad choices they made themselves. No, we're going to do this.
Well, Black has manned up and promised he'll take care of you. That is, both of you.
Really? And I was beginning to worry he'd forgotten about me. Or worse, I've already lost one man in life. If another one left
Tell
me,
her she's a stupid
I'd think I was
coward.
cursed.
You aren't. I'm certain. Life is complicated sometimes.
I'm not sure
That's just the way it is. But it looks like you'll have a happy ending.
I won't have to live hand to mouth anymore and do the worst jobs imaginable. Maybe I'll finally have a family.
I
I'm
wish
not
you all the
buying
best.
that either, but okay.
May God be with you.
And with you too, Henry. Thank you.
I assume at some point I'll bump back into camp and she's going to be slaving away at some oven going, he still won't talk to me and he just wants me to bake bread for him or some shit like that. I don't know. Oh, is she going to go work there? I didn't mean to sound hopeful. No. What's wrong with you guys? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, well, interesting. Well, so that is apparently semi taken care of then. Yeah, so that, but apparently I don't need to deliver horseshoes anymore. There's something interesting. Yeah. She's looking for, yeah, okay. So, well, that was the end of that then. All right, well, there we go. I get an extra pair of horseshoes for some reason. So let's see, where are we now? We are in the forest. There is a quest giver inside the camp. And that might be interesting to go and see. Because there's a lot going on in this camp here. Maybe if I'm nice to them, they'll take me on their side. You don't think so, horse? Okay. Well. Man. Okay. What is up with you guys?
Sick!
There you go. Any more? Anything else I should know about?
Good dog, mate. Show me.
Yeah? What? I'm here. Show me, man. Yeah. Are you showing me something, or no? You're just okay then. Well, thanks for letting me know. So was that all the wild dogs in the? No, there's another one here.
Sick!
You told me to get that one. Hey, look, poisonous mushrooms. There. Damn it. Hit the wrong dog. Now I'm going to have to apologize when he comes back. That wasn't nice. I can't believe I hit my puppy by accident. All right. And Mirko, he does not allow me to butcher dogs anymore, so I'm not even going to touch him here. Oh! Ah, screw the camp. Thunderstone time! Miskovitz. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's where I was, for that. Yes. Okay. But, let's go here. Oh, it's Bara on this map, too. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Oh, Wayfarer. He glances at me. Now we're gonna stop talk to him just in case he's got some kind of hidden value. I'm not carrying a sword, so that's good. Was it this camp here?
Oh, why? A lovely tree like that. It's a nice place to rest when you're passing by in the summer. The only bit of shade, far and wide.
Well, that's just it. Some noble was resting under it. Not for shade, but because I was pissing down.
All the more reason to leave it be, no?
Aye, but the weather had been stormy for a few days, so one of the branches snapped and fell off. Nothing happened to the noble, but it...
You know what? I'm a little spooked after... Oh, I got energy 57. What can I eat that gives me energy? I need Red Bull. Oh, man. Honey? Honey gives me +1. That's not much. Oh, check this out. Opaltowitz mead.
broke his horse's back.
Oh, but then the whole reason I did that was I actually needed to drink a save, so I don't have to do that whole thing over again.
That pissed him off, and he wants his revenge?
What?
Hey!
Hey, I've got some nice stuff here, if you're interested.
Peshek, I remember you.
Greetings. What's going on here?
What the fuck do you think is going on? Want to trade? Or are you just here to blather?
Trader? More like a robber, I'll wager.
You'd better watch yourself. You think you know who you're dealing with? But try your luck, and you'll find out.
Oh, yeah.
War is a bitch, but robbing the defenseless is even worse.
We didn't start it.
Subotai, hey!
We farmed our fields and provided for our families. But now that's all fucking gone, so don't you bloody preach to me about life.
I think you and I are done. Goodbye.
Suit yourself. If you don't buy it, someone else will.
Oh, that was weird. Peshek and Wayfarer. Okay.
Christ almighty.
Oh, I was thinking that, I was expecting him to attack me. Well, I guess I said we were done, so I guess we're done. Can I rob him? No. Looks like he forgot to leave his loot box out here for me to look at. Okay. Alright, well, so be it. Game's going pretty good. We found a lady who was about to kill herself, and we persuaded her that she should not, in fact, do that. There was a discussion about morality and whether or not we should try to break up a couple or leave them to their fate. And I chose leave them to their fate, which I still think was probably the best choice possible. And now we just got the message that my friend down here has had some treatment for his PTSD, and now we get to see
Quick!
if he is healed up or not. What? Fluid morals. That's what we're going to call that. I'm morality fluid.
Gah!
Polymoral. We'll Oh my goodness.
Quick!
It's definitely a truth that it is much easier to justify one's own moral ambiguity than it is to accept the moral ambiguity of others. Yeah.
Henry! Henry!
Oh my God.
How is Peter doing?
Henry, it helped. Peter got up in the morning and went straight to work. I can tell he's still fighting something in his head, though. He looks fearfully to the horizon, but hopefully things will get better with time. It won't go away as quickly as it came, but we'll get through it somehow.
Just keep giving him hope.
I will. You can count on it.
I'm glad I could help. But don't forget our deal. The thunderstone is mine now.
But the stone helped Peter. We need it, and I'll never be able to afford another one. It'll protect our homestead. And what if Peter's illness returns?
Hello?
Then I'll need the stone again.
So the stone was working, which is why he was dying, and then I showed up and cured him, which, But you know what? There's a lot of people who believe the earth is flat, so fervently. I used to think that was a joke where people were just like, haha, yeah, the earth is flat. But it turns out there's people who are really sure of that. So this is not so unusual.
The stone has great power, but it's used up all the strength it had for you. Now it's time for it to help others.
I like that.
You're right. Here, it's rightfully yours. It's hard to give it up, knowing how much I spent on it. That's
I
why
don't mind paying you back.
I can't give you anything else as a reward right now. But believe me, I'll spread the word of how you helped us around the village.
Thank you. That's good enough for me.
Take care.
Well, that's very nice. Oh, so now I got a thunderstone. And then Kulna. She was the lady. I still chuckle at that. Kulna. Let's see. She was the lady that started this whole thing. And you know what? I do not have any problem giving it to her instead of that ridiculous Tomlin that I think is kind of a, yeah. Let's fast travel to Grun. It's nice to be out on the road, traveling along. I can't sing, but that comes as no shock to anybody who just listened to that. Oh. Okay. Wow. He's taking his sweet time here. Either that or the map is really big. That's actually probably what's going on here. Let's see. Thunderstone. Finely smooth stone of dark color. Interesting. Is it a buff maybe? Yeah, Thunderstone charm. Protects its bearer from disasters and brings them good fortune. I have the stone at the at the right side of Henry. Oh, here. Yeah. Doesn't. Yeah. It's to the right of the clothes. Yeah. The buff indicator. It goes back to this lady. She needs it a hell of a lot more than I do. If the Thunderstone was really going to protect Henry against bad fortune, then this game would just come to an end. Because
I'm at your service, sir.
his whole life is bad fortune here. Is this her? Yeah, it is.
I found the Thunderstone.
Really? Oh, God bless you, Henry. Without the stone, I don't know what I would do. Or what else could help me.
But I'm giving it to Tomlin.
You don't have to worry about that now. Take the stone. I hope it helps you.
Thank you so much.
No,
you
it's
have
fine.
no idea how much this means to me. This stone will make
You
giving
robbed her.
birth easier and save my baby's life.
Glad to have been of service.
I'll get Hannah to give you a lower price at the stud farm, as I promised. And you know what? I'll share a piece of wisdom my grandmother taught me. She said you need to brew nightshade with twice as much mugwort and a good splash of brandy. That's how to fix a concoction that'll clean you out at both ends and cure all sorts of ills. She used it on me after I gave birth and said it saved my life. So it could come in handy for you too sometime.
Thanks. That sounds, let's not say dangerous exactly, but definitely fascinating. I'll just make a quick note so I don't forget. I'm not sure I'll ever muster the courage to try it, though.
Think nothing of it. And if you want, stop by and talk to my husband, Demir. He's a very skilled man. And since you've been so helpful, if you like, perhaps he'll let you in on some of his blacksmithing secrets. Oh, and I also have some money put aside for emergencies, so you can have that.
I don't need
It's
your
not
cash.
much, but it's all I can give you.
Nah, keep your money. I got so much stuff sitting here waiting to sell.
Hold on to your money. I'm sure it'll come in handy for you at some point. I was glad I could help. So let's leave it at that.
Oh, Mother Mary. What a noble man you are. Thank you.
Here we have that moral ambiguity again. Yeah, so perfect. We got her the stone. And it's a beautiful day to work in the garden. Let's see here. Oh. So the horse trader, I should see if she has... As soon as I close the map, it just... Okay, northeast. That's where we're looking. Off this way. And you have... Is that wormwood? No, that's just stuff. Marigold, chamomile. Oh, that looked like belladonna for a second. I was like, oh my god. I need to find a cobweb factory, though. I was going to cheat and look up where I could get cobwebs from, but then I forgot. So I still don't have a good source on those. No, it's only eggs. Hello? That doesn't look right. Way around the corner, maybe? I think that's where they were yesterday. No? Yes, they're over here.
May God give you health, sir.
Well, thank you so much. Oh, it's Tobias again. Oh, I can't talk to him anymore. I really wanted to find out if he had actually beat up the other guy in the town there. But...
Fine. Why'd you ask?
I heard she was sick. I just wanted to know if she's feeling better.
Ooh, fancy horses.
Aye, a man would be calling for the priest, but women are made of stronger stuff.
I'll drop by and visit her sometime then.
Feel
Where's
free.
the actual person?
You're
that I
no
would
longer
talk to?
in mortal danger.
It's not you. I don't think it's Tobias. Oh, maybe
I'm
he
sorry?
was busy. There we go. Here. Still can't talk to him. Okay, well, whatever. Was that off limits? Oh, yeah. Oops.
Oh, it's you. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Whatever. Okay. I have now officially lost interest. Okay. On to something else. Let's see. There is a garden with belladonna. Okay. I'll have to keep my eye out for that one. So, I'm wondering at this point... Oh, Bohuta, he's right here. You know what? We go south. We'll talk to him. No. I thought he'd be inside here. Okay. Now that would be just too damn easy, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would. Damn it. Okay. Well, I can't get out of here either. There we go. No, I failed pretty miserably with the last guy too, so... I'm not expecting a lot of success here. Yeah, he tries. Wait a minute. Oh, this is a different yard.
Praised be Jesus Christ.
Now and forever.
Excuse me. Are you Bahuta by any chance?
That's right, I am. If you're here to right old wrongs, be my guest. God knows I deserve it.
I don't need to right any wrongs. The devil sent me to see if you would rejoin his band.
He is free,
We want
and
to
he
wrong
still
some
hasn't
rights.
learned. Anyway, tell him I'm definitely not going back to that life.
Why don't you want to go back?
Why don't you want to go back?
I want to reform myself,
Yeah.
to redeem myself before the Lord God, and to earn his absolution. There is no way to do that if I am with the devil.
I'd like to find the rest of the devil's pack. Do you know anything about any of them?
Just Ranyek. It has been a few days since he was here.
What did he want from you?
He was begging me for some coin. He said he had a game in Pshitoki, and that he would definitely win this time. As always.
Ranyek still hasn't given up dice, eh?
That fella will never learn, and he's already lost everything. He won a really nice bow once, and he's had nothing but bad luck ever since.
Do you know where I could find him now?
Last time he told me he had a game arranged in Pshitoki. Maybe he's still there.
Pshitoki. Okay.
Thanks. Hopefully I'll find him there. I'll be on my way. I probably won't convince you anyway.
Hold on. While you're here, we can pray for the devil's soul together. God knows he needs it badly.
We can. Though I don't know if it'll help anything.
Every soul can be reformed if it so desires and sincerely repents of its sins. Look at me. I used to kill, drink, spend nights with whores, but I learned that it was the wrong way, and now I'm trying to make amends.
Why all of a sudden?
Come pray with me and I'll tell you.
Fair enough.
Hey, how did you get involved with the devil anyway?
By accident. It was thanks to Jan Žižka.
So, you know Žižka too. Where from?
It's a long story. But if you came to the Devil's Den, I'll tell you all about it over a beer.
Nice try, lad, but I'm staying away from the drink. It's just not worth it.
I can't believe he's living a good life.
I trust Žižka to know what he's doing. He knows the devil pretty well.
Žižka is slightly less of a bastard than the devil. I don't know how he can stand him. The ends justify the means, I suppose. When your neck is on the line, you'd better be sure those two bastards are worth it.
Where did you say you wanted to pray?
Right here. At my brother's grave.
Is that Slavek's grave?
You know my brother's name?
Aye. Kubienka told me about you both.
Aye, we were in the band together, but the priest was kind enough to let me bury him here.
Was that important to you?
It was. When Slavik was killed and the band broke up, I didn't know what to do. Father Havel put a roof over my head and showed me a completely different life than I had known before then. Together with my brother, I buried my past here, and vowed over his grave that I would never harm another living soul.
This is where you want to pray for the devil?
Here is where I found reconciliation and peace of mind. Where else should I pray for the devil to find his own?
I mean, that's... Why do you want to... Yeah. See, I'm sitting here thinking, right, well, this guy has found, you know, a sense of peace and contentment and mission and stuff, and no, you should come back and grub around in the dirt with the rest of us. I don't like that. I think we just let this go.
Let's get to it then. Would you like to start?
Aye, but it's Latin, so listen carefully and repeat after me.
Right.
Pater Noster, qui isn't careless, sanctify cater, or no man's tomb. Adventure ad rectum to whom, fet voluminous doer, seek it, inhale it, enter it. Your turn now.
Oh, dear. I want to correct him. I
Pater Noster. Key isn't careless. Sanctify cater or no man's tomb. Adventit at rectum. To whom fate volumnius to her. Seek it, inhale it, enter her.
That's right. Here's the rest of it. Panem most room. Quotes Idi.
Panem nostrum quotidianum da nobis hodie, et dimite nobis debita nostra, sicut et nos dimitimus debitoribus nostris, et ne nos inducas in tentationem, sed libera nos a malo.
Amen. I know it too. That's all I can do for the devil, so you'd better get going now, eh?
That was hideous. Oh my gosh. Oh, that felt good at the end of a long day. Oh my. Okay, well, so that was a 0, and it was a well-deserved 0. He should not have gone back. I don't care what kind of help we needed. Ranyak. But so, Kuttenberg, it's over here to the east, right? Oh, it's on the way from Miskovitz. I wonder, can I just go southeast from here and bump into it, I wonder? You know what? Let's find out. We just go southeast. Yeah. Why the heck not? That way. Is there a gate over there? No. Why would there be a gate in that direction? We'll go out this way. So we go, there's no... Now I have a wall. There we go. I just need to get to a place where I'm sure I can ride my horse. And this would be that type of place. Of course, I gotta find the horse. There he is. She is. Sorry, lady. You know, it has been ages since I praised you. There you go. A courage boost there. If that's what that does. I've never actually thought about that. Southeast.
Go!
Yeah, keeping an eye out for anything that might be a little bit interesting here. Oh, whoa. That's only when I'm running. Ooh.
This horse must have cost a pretty groschen.
Well, thank you. Many pretty groschen. Yeah. Yeah, it's just absolutely... It's just beautiful with the little buildings off in the distance. And, This does not look good. What's is that? That's a rock. Okay. This does not look good. Oh, this is like a mine. You know what? I'm still shocked from yesterday, so we're still going to save every now and then, even if we don't need to. Every time I go, oh, I wonder when the last time it was that I saved, and what if I have to redo the last half hour, then I hit the panic button. closed mine. An open mine is a beautiful thing. But if you're closed-minded, it's just ugly. Interesting. Is there anything here? Doesn't look like it. A locked dugout. Yeah, so well, it's only a medium locked dugout. I should be able to get in there. Do I have a reason to get in here? Absolutely. There we go. I hear something. Was it from inside the building? Hey, yeah, you're growling like crazy now.
Curva, how did you find it? It doesn't matter. You're not leaving this place alive.
All right, well, come on out. We'll discuss that. Well, that didn't take long. So, yes. Oh, you were so brave. You were so brave. You. I'll tell you what. I gotta feed you too.
Here, Mutt.
Can't have fat puppies unless you feed them. I assume your armor wasn't very good since it just took like one swing and you went down. So, oh, beer. And iron is always good. You didn't have anything of value other than the beer, which we must drink. Because we must. Here we go. So, Mr. Smuggler, what is it that you had here? Wow, look at all this good stuff. What on earth is that? It's a thing. Fine wine. And clothes. And, oh, a chest. That was about it, though, in terms of outside. There wasn't anything else here. Okay, so it's just a chest. We'll see if I can actually get it open. We do have a few extra lockpicks now. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Ooh, a hook gun. A marksman's hook gun. I do not know what that means. Ooh, real savior schnapps. Sketch dueling longsword. Oh, really? Oh hell, we'll take all of it then. Tell me a little bit about that recipe. Lethean water, that's good. I don't think I'll ever use that, but you never know. No. This I want to take a look at. Okay, so it's a dueling longsword. 174 slash damage. In non-Henry form. Interesting. I should make one of those. Not now, of course, but significantly better than a regular one. That's interesting. That was worth it coming in here. This is great. Oh, how fun. I feel so bad because I stole some stuff. I don't. Morally ambiguous. That's me. Let's see. Was this? Oh, look at all that! Wow, look at all this stuff. When did all this happen? Gun is very good. I got to take a look at that one too. Yeah, I'm looking at that sword. Looks good. That we were talking yesterday about how I don't want to use a longsword, but if it's a good enough one, that might actually convince me to switch. Especially since I think I have the perk that says I can still do. I guess I could do master strikes and stuff anyway. But let's see, repairs are cheaper. I don't need experience, so just go with that. I get them all anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, to be fair, the Henry quality knight sword is freaking tremendous. I'm swinging 200, 230, 63, so that's I haven't found anything better yet. The hook gun, it's much more massive. Okay. Cast from bronze can be fired repeatedly without breaking. Power 640. Boom. That's a big deal. I may need to consider carrying that. We'll see. I'm sorry. I had perks that I should put in here. Drinking. While you're drunk, any potion will heal you in its own. It'll never exceed 20. Unarmed combat. That could be good. I'll take that one. And then scholarship. Oh, okay. Yeah. Shield and longsword I do. But it does, yeah, it does decrease. But I don't know. I'm not sure if I really need it. Well, if I'm taking on groups, then a shield would be smart. But see, I have choices, so that's good. Yeah. Well, it's the same. I mean, if I have a bow, I can only use it once also if there's a bunch of people coming at me. And if I can just wait for the dude to get close and just blast him, then that's good too. So yeah, I need to rethink and maybe do a little practicing here. Scatter shot, you can kill. Oh! Did not process that. Thank you. Very useful to know. Yeah, okay. I don't need to... Let's see. Fundamentals of medicines. Healing effects of food are doubled. Pray at shrines. That's almost tempting, the fundamentals of law. Yeah, you take that one. Easier to aim. Okay. All right. So I am nowhere near the top of the gear tree. That's good to know. Let's see. What do we got here? Stolen items. Although that's not really a big deal either. Doesn't matter though. It's not like there were other choices. Okay. This is all taken care of. I don't think... No, I have no other perk points. Okay. Oh, this was good. poke around just a little more and see if there's anything here. Can't believe they'd have yet another treasure trove, but doesn't hurt to explore just a little. Oh, Henry. Oh, I guess I don't need this out. Hey, that little village, does it repopulate? Yeah? Does it repopulate with,
What's that you got?
Boy! With new soldiers every now and then, or, I mean, will I have to keep clearing it every time I go through there, or? Oh, it does. Okay. Oof. So I have 1 vote for yes and 1 vote for no. Oh, okay. So new soldiers will appear there, so it's not safe to just run through there all the time. Alright, we got, oh, a ton of copper. Oh, Toledo steel. Now I can make one of those cool swords. 2,000 lockpicks. A bag of nails. I'm not sure what those nails are for. Are they fasteners? I don't know. Anyway. Cool. Wow, this place is just a wealth of wealth. He said stupidly. Oh, awesome. Oi! Enough of that nonsense. Oh. I'm not feeling really good about doing that. Oh, wow. Oof. No, that didn't sit right. Alright, what do we got here? Anything? Doesn't look like it. I don't know why I'm looking for even more, but I didn't think there was more than the one, so I guess it's worth a try. Alright, that was time well spent. Yes, sometimes I just have to gesture with the sword and things fall. Oh my god, I have no idea what that was. Sometimes fast travel, okay. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, the villagers are very dead. Or, they got away. Yeah, I know. I have a old... Nah. There is a quest icon here. And that would be that person in the yard. I suppose I should talk to them before it becomes too late, and then I forget that they were ever here. Do I have anything to pay here? Why? Okay. That's a lot of money.
My God! Why are you all covered in blood? What do you want?
Bandages?
I decided to atone for my sins, Father.
What?
For you, it's a necessity. Without sincere repentance, you will head straight into the arms of Lucifer, the fallen angel.
What? I don't feel like I should have
I'd like
to
to
do
go
that.
now. There is a wooden cross in the fields between Grund and the Devil's Den.
Okay.
Marks the tragic fate of a Kuttenberg merchant's daughter,
who lost her life during a storm. She was struck by lightning and killed instantly. Her father built the cross himself. This, too, can inspire you to sincere repentance. Pray for them, both of them.
What penance do I receive?
Confess your faith by repeating the creed. I hope the Lord will hear your prayers.
Okay.
I'll make sure to get off on the right foot.
Remember the other one, too, so that your legs can actually take you somewhere.
Okay. Can I get a whole bunch of
I
them?
decided to atone for my sins, Father.
First, complete the previous pilgrimage.
Yeah, haters for no reason.
I decided to atone for my sins, Father.
First, complete
Wait.
the previous pilgrimage.
I thought I backed out of that.
Till we meet
Here we
again.
go. Okay, sorry. Let's see. Well, I'm not going to go do that right now, because I want to see Kuttenberg. Find a place where I can open up my chest of amazing things and then start to sell stuff. It's pretty fun. I was looking at pictures of modern day locations that appeared in this game along with the game and how they factored in. And some of them, like Truskovitz Castle, were shockingly close in terms of, oh my god, it looks just like, you know, it's obviously it's a ruin now, but you can see what they did. And in the game, they just basically rebuilt what was in reality. Kuttenberg, there were a few things that were consistent, but it's pretty hard to hide all of the roads and parking lots and vehicles, and so that part was a little different. Yeah, see, we're looking at some serious walls here. There's order and structure, and you definitely wouldn't start here if you were going to go attack something. Yeah, that's one of those things where if I happen to cross by, pass by, then I go ahead and do it. But
at your service, sir.
okay, I was allegedly covered in blood.
Well over 70 now, isn't she? She'll be 76 this autumn. At least, I hope so.
She'll outlive us all. You'll see. I'll pray for her this evening.
That's kind of you.
God be with you. Take care.
All right. See you later.
So the thing is, it's getting late again. Oh, it's getting late. So I should see if I can actually come in if they're going to close the gates. I don't know if they will or not, but... Whee! I finally made it. Cool. Oh, wow. Massive. Massive. Oh, it's good that they have that gate. And then they have this way that you can come in and out. And then there's a fire here, just in case you didn't see that. I guess they're rebuilding it. That's what we'll go with here.
Where are you headed? Come back. We need to talk.
Hey, you!
You
match the description of a woman we're supposed to detain.
Do I look like the kind of woman who'd cut her old man's prick off with a meat cleaver?
Huh? How did you know that?
'Cause that's all everyone's been talking about all day.
Huh. Right. So, was it you? Or not?
If it was, I wouldn't be parading myself in front of the guards, would I?
Well, I'll still have to search you.
Lay a finger on me and I'll cut your dick off.
Oh. All right then. Carry on.
You shouldn't be walking around without a light.
You're not from here, eh? Around here, you need a light after dark.
Would that be the torch that I have?
And lo, there was light, and he saw that it was good. Now move along.
Oh my goodness. That was the best.
You don't care about us at all. Why did you marry that old battle axe anyway?
All right.
We could have been together.
Listen to the wind.
Too.
Don't even start. We've been over this 100 times.
You'll go to confession and donate some money to the church. Got that? Or I'll end up in the kingdom of heaven by myself and on this shelf.
All right, I will. But I've got to go now. If my wife saw us, I'd be in deep shit.
All right. How about a kiss farewell?
Are you serious? What about my marriage vows?
Oh,
if
Lord.
the Lord saw us...
May God grant you good.
Take care. Best of luck.
Okay, I gotta find a place to sleep or stand. I don't think I can stand though, because my I'm guessing my energy level is not that great at this point. No, 44. It really isn't that great. Gotta see if I can find any kind of anything that's open here. Pretzel house. That's not going to give me a place to sleep. Same pretzel house. Baker. Okay, we call Baker. Wow. Let's see. Let's go southeast again. Wait. Where was that road? I'm facing this, so I should be going this way. Yeah, that's right. Just kind of guessing, because there was a quest tipster here.
My respects.
You're the quest tipster? No. I was just kind of thinking there might be there's a weaponsmith here. That's nice.
What's that noise? What's that I hear?
Good fellow. Could you help me, please?
Yeah, there is. Oh, that was,
Sure. What is it you need?
I lost something, and I can't find it for the life of me.
Oh, it's you.
I'll be damned. It must be around here somewhere. It couldn't have vanished into thin air.
What are you looking for?
My leather satchel. I put it down here for a moment, and now it's gone?
Where did you put it?
Somewhere around here. I made sure it wouldn't be in plain sight. At least I think I did. My stomach started churning so bad, everything went blurry. So I shucked it off my back and ran off to... You know. There was nothing else for it, see?
Also, hello,
and I was
Yuri.
back in no time.
Oh, a moment's distraction is all it takes. Someone must have filched it from you.
That fast? Not possible. Someone must have been following me.
I'll do my best not to run around in little circles too much
If I
here.
don't find it, I'm done for. All my tools are in there. Fine jewellery too. Gold, silver, and cut stones.
Oh my God.
Fortune, you know. Everything I own.
Now hold on. Wait. What are you doing? Give it back right now.
Boy. Wait a minute. What the hell? Can I do something to this guy? Am I allowed to just punch him? Doesn't look that way. I'll figure this out some other time. He only took 50 from me. Is it? I should punch. Okay. Then I'll do it. Get back here, you thief. You little scummy...
I'll get you.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, yours.
Hey! All of you guys? Wait a second.
Take that!
I've been waiting for you.
Hey, get him!
I'm just getting warmed up, you shit!
Show what you're made
That's
of.
what we needed. You're gonna fuck with us? What do you want? We're gonna gut you, you whore son! You won't get...
I'll sort you out
We'll
nicely.
kick your ass.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker.
Okay, that's not your best strategy, though, I don't think.
You've got a lot to learn.
You can't stand up to this!
No!
Take that!
Let him have it! Let him have it!
Too slow! Go fuck yourself! Keep that mace away from me!
When I'm done with you.
What?
Stick you like the pig you are!
What?
A sword, eh?
Yeah, now we're talking my language here. Splendid. Great. I don't know. My God. I must fan myself. What the hell? Why does this shit always happen to me? Yeah, they're bandits. Even the guy who stole from me was a bandit. Ah, dear God. Immediately gets mugged. There we go. I can beat him up. See, I get so cautious. I shouldn't care, right? I should just say, fuck it. Do what I want. Oh, my heavens. I have no freaking idea how much of that was one thing, two things, everything's, but I'm very pleased with how that went. And I got to take out my sword finally and actually do some damage. Field crossbow sharpshooter's bolt. There's a slightly improved gear set here. Dried perch for my pooch. And all right. Let's see. Oh, I better pull out my little torch here again. So, oh, this was this a? Oh, that was a real guard. Oh. So that's kind of why it took an evil. Oh, that's a steal. We're not going to steal anybody's stuff in town here. That's why it took the turn that it did. Yeah, oi. We don't want to look suspicious. I will simply steal a bunch of stuff that isn't mine. And then we'll be on my way. Jakob. Well, that really doesn't look good. Alright. Well, anyway, moving on. Did I discover anything interesting while I was chasing that guy? The King Solomon Tavern. Let's see. Bandits are not guards. Yeah, that would have been something. Yeah, I think I saw him vaguely. Well, I guess I can watch this later, but it looked like the guards suddenly showed up because he got triggered, and then that made everybody draw their weapons. If I could find somewhere to sleep for just a few hours, then I could get it all properly set up here.
Shalom Aleichem. Hashem Dank.
It looks like this place would get me in trouble here. Do this part first. Don't want to look like I just murdered somebody. Oh.
What's wrong? What's that you're taking over there? Stealing?
No. Stealing anything. Now I'm
Oi,
chasing you.
Hamish! Help! I need help!
My goodness. No, I'm just, I'm looking for, another baker. I was looking for cobwebs, to be honest, but, didn't find any. I don't think I stole anything from anybody. I think I'm okay. But I do need to try to do something about my energy level. Oh, that'll help. Okay. No, I didn't steal an egg. I put it back. This is pretty cool. I'm finding all kinds of things here in town. I can't actually get to any of them, but somebody's looking for me now. This is so exciting. Wanted for stealing an egg. Yeah. Well, I guess if they're going to go through all the trouble of hiding them, I probably shouldn't just go pick them all up. Oh, well, look at this. So now I'm wanted for thieving. Even though I didn't steal anything. So she ratted me out for something I didn't do. This is scandalous. But no, there's only eggs in there. I don't know why I'm trying. Where do you get cobwebs in this game? Let's see if that would make it go away. It doesn't look like it though. Well, I couldn't see it without looking. So, am I at a dead end here? I need to figure out where I'm at. Yeah, basically. If I go back west, then I can get into the main drag again. So it doesn't look like I found anything that really sets up as an inn or something. That's cool. I can wander around for a while longer. No, that's not a way out. And this is not really a way out. Okay, let me just go back the other way. That's probably where they're looking for us, though. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. We'll figure out. And I've done this before. Yes, I was just doing this a second ago, and then I went the wrong direction again. Yeah, Lupax, he's like, oh, I can't wait to watch him. And I'm like, yeah, watch me run in circles. And then guess what I do? No, can't. Seriously, people. Shh. Don't attract more attention. Did I get back in the place where I wanted to be? Kinda? Sort of? Yeah, screw it. I just keep going west. there's a... Oh, look, oh my god. Look at the tragedy that has befallen these innocent people here. I think I'm going to keep going. See, if I just punched him in the road, none of this would have happened. I think. Oh my god. Confiscating contraband, that's the deal. It is due to the torch. I looking for the man. Kuttenberg, it has 4 or 5 fast travel points. Cool. Golden eggs. Fought some bandits. Yeah, then became wanted for stealing eggs. I think that's just downright unfair, honestly.
What's that?
Okay.
Easy now. I surrender.
I've got it in for you, scum. The time has come for you to confess your thievery.
I stole
if I don't
nothing.
find those stolen things on you, you'll pay for them as well.
40.
There's a thief here. You've got to catch him.
Well, let's try my best shot at it here.
How dare you accuse me like that? Like some ordinary peasant. Do you have any idea who I am?
Oh,
Oh, it worked!
I apologize, my
Oh,
lord.
lost
I must have
reputation,
made a
though.
mistake. Let's just forget about this.
All right then. So we're best friends again then, right? Let's see, where are we here? Kuttenberg. Oh, actually, that's not so bad. 89, 98. Oh, they love me. They love me. I can't believe I was so worried. Yeah, I was looking at that. It showed up as very hard, so that made me nervous. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Now, I think this is where I came in, though. It looks vaguely familiar. A, talk to Catherine. But she advances a quest, right? So that's not necessarily in my best interest to talk to her right away. Oh, it can't be bad to do that. Taylor. Yeah. I think I'm just going to have to wait for I'm just going to have to wait for it to be morning. You know what? Let's just do that. It's been night for a long time anyway. Yes, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. All right. Yeah, I thought I saw one.
You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
You're talking to Mud or to me? Alrighty. Lots of good stuff here. Yes, there's a trader.
Careful.
All kinds of good things here. Hangman's Halter. Oi, this looks like a good and busy place here. Look at all this good stuff. Wow. They didn't serious. Okay. Good. Figure out how much the armor smith has, and I can just waddle over there loaded down thousands of pounds of gear. Okay, can I come in, or are you guys going to freak out? Looks good. And this is stealing, yeah, okay. I don't want to steal from the people we're going to try to rent a room from. Where are we? Yeah, makes sense. I've discovered dice. Still too early in the day, though, I think is what's going on here.
My respects.
Well, thank you so much. We'll wait another minute. Gotta eat something. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So now we check and see. Oh, looks like somebody's up.
I'm at your service, sir.
Well, you're not, though, because you're not talking to me. All right, wait another hour. At some point, I'm just going to pass out on the floor like a little sim. Oh, there's Catherine. Okay. No, I don't... Sorry, lady, I've never met
Henry,
you.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
Okay.
Hey, my lovely. Zizka told me you found something out about Liechtenstein.
If only just Liechtenstein. I've only been here a couple of days, but I seem to know everything about this city and its sinful people.
Wow.
And about the Pope, the second Pope, Sigismund, Wenceslas, about the sickness of old men, the desires of young men, who I sometimes have to beat off with a stick. Simply everything. The tavern seems to be the fount of all knowledge.
Should I have avoided her? Ah. Is there any reason to not talk to her at this point, or is it just time spent?
Killing me. Here it comes.
I can't believe they'd make an issue out of it if I talk to her.
You'll have to tell me more about the sinning part. That sounds interesting.
You youngsters are all the same. But work before pleasure. After we find Liechtenstein and free Cape Bon, we'll see.
I'll look forward to it. But anyway, about Liechtenstein. Anything new?
Well, there might be something. One of the girls I talked to told me her sweetheart frequents some nasty alehouse.
Okay.
And one of the regulars there recently started buying drinks for the whole house. Which is suspicious, because this fella is practically a beggar. Goatskin, they call him. They asked him where he got the coin, and he boasted that he was spying for some rich lord.
Yeah, but... So, is she going to stop side quests from happening or something? Ah.
All right. That sounds promising.
Of course, it doesn't have to be Liechtenstein, but there can't be that many rich men who pay spies.
Okay.
And we have to start somewhere.
That's true. And you've spoken to this goatskin fella?
Not yet. I was rather hoping you'd do it.
Yeah, okay.
That grubby alehouse is a bit too wild even for me.
Innkeeper, up here!
That's saying something. Well, trying to get sense out of drunken wretches is quite a skill of mine. Does this place have a name?
I'm not sure if it's a name, but the locals call it the Hole in the Wall.
I see the owner's got a sense of humour.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's a joke. You'll find it in Hot Prink.
Yeah.
There's no other alehouse in that quarter.
So goat skin in the hole in the wall. I reckon I remember that. I'll go and check it out.
Before you go, I wanted to ask. Nobody ever told me why we're actually looking for this Liechtenstein fella.
He might know where they're holding Capon.
I'm sure lots of people might know that.
But Liechtenstein's on our side. At least I hope he still is. You never know these days.
But who is he? And why is he in Kuttenberg?
He's a young noble from Jobst's council. His family have domains in Moravia and Lower Austria. He's here to gather information about the enemy for Jobst. And judging by how important it was for Istvan to find out where he is, he's a real thorn in their side. And they're out to get him.
So we're getting involved in noble men's schemes again.
Mm-hmm.
That means trouble.
Yes.
I'll do my best not to get us mixed up in all that.
Sure you will. But it can't be helped. There's a war on, and we have to fight. Watch out for yourself, Henry. I have a bad feeling about that district.
You're not the only one.
What? Okay. Not that it's a big deal or anything, but... So, Henry and Catherine, they don't really have any kind of a history, right? They crossed paths a couple of times, and then... And she denied knowing anything about him because she's spying, and she needs to not have her cover blown. But so then it's really tense in the castle in Trotsky, and then they come out and they ride the cart all the way over here, and then I don't talk to Catherine. Why are we so friendly? Does that seem odd, or is there like a piece of conversation that I should have popped up where they made the transition from I have no time for you to kind of flirting? I don't know. I mean, it seems like everybody likes each other, but I don't know. That seemed a little off to me. Not like it was any kind of a crisis, just kind of weird. So then I need to find hired hand. This is a tavern. Does it actually have does it actually have somebody who can give me a place to sleep is the question, and it does not look like it does.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Wait. And yet there are rooms. Alehouse maid.
What can I do for you?
No. And then townsman. Yeah, I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm intentionally playing dumb a little, obviously, but, so it's not like, oh, I can't imagine what is going on with this, but, to me, it felt kind of forced, like, well, of course you're going to be flirting with her, and I was thinking, well, that's kind of strange. So, can I talk to you again, or... Hired hand. Double check. No, that's all she's... Can I get... Can I get a room here or not? I'm not seeing an innkeeper who would normally be the person I would end up talking to here. Not yet. Okay. Well, the thing is, I'm really, really, really sleepy now, so I really need to find a place. Oh, also, I need access to my box. So, the innkeeper is a woman there. Okay. Well, I will go back and check around again then.
Wear them around for at least 3 or 4 days.
Noble, artisan,
don't even take them off at night. Then take them
townswoman.
off. Go and piss in a bucket.
And...
Did you hear? The Dirk Stallion is shagging Naza's old woman.
If you know it, then so does half the town.
Hey,
and that goes
what if I use that filthy
So I don't
rag?
see anybody outside, so we'll have to check inside. Out in the back. Okay.
Lord be with
Thank you so much.
Can I eat and sleep here?
But of course, as you wish, sir. And for how long?
I need to stay for a longer time.
Aye, that can be arranged if you have the coin.
Don't get snappy with me.
Agreed. I'll pay. Here's your groschen.
I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Yep.
Our beds are clean, and you can eat as much as you'd like, sir.
Is it the
Where
room
can I find
upstairs
my room?
with the garland?
Easy. You just go upstairs, and
Yep.
immediately on the left, you'll see the door with the green wreath hanging above it.
Okay.
I can't say no.
Excellent.
And you just have to taste my sausage. It's ready, waiting for you.
I'm sorry.
Two of them are having it off. Even a deafblind could tell.
Here we are. And then I have my box. Okay. So, I need to sleep just a little bit so that I can get some energy back. I don't want to sleep too long because I don't want it to get late. Yeah, this should be good. That'll keep me up over 50 for a bit. And we got a save game too. Good. All right, now. I have no idea how much these guys have.
Just imagine. The other day, I was standing in the yard when I saw this cloud in the sky.
So what?
The cloud looked just like you.
I reckon it must have been a storm cloud then.
Eh? No, just an ordinary white one. But it had everything. Your hair, eyes, mouth. It was the spitting image of you. It must be a sign.
I reckon you're right. I saw your likeness just the other day too.
Really? Where? On the surface of the pond? Or was it in the sky as well?
That calf of ours gave me this dopey look. And you came straight to mind.
It
What?
happens. Just watch
Christ,
where
you
you're
can
going
be a
next
real
time.
bitch sometimes.
I heard that too. I want you to taste myself. Well, that's interesting.
Oh, it's you. Back already?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
It sure does. Go on then. How was it?
What can I say? Prague is a whole different world compared to this old place.
Did you bring anything back with you?
Come on up.
Empty
I'm going down.
pockets and a
I gotta
whole
sell
lot
some
of-
stuff. And then more importantly, perhaps buy some stuff. Too over
I'm
encumbered?
sorry.
I guess I would be. This is cool. I like all the displays that they've put out here in the big city. Lots of tables with things on them and stuff to buy.
Good day to you. I'll be with you
Fancy.
in just a moment.
Well, no, that's cool. He's just sitting around.
Good day to you.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Where's the good stuff? Well, you know what? Well, there are some slightly improved things here. There's also some stuff that's not really any better. Okay. This is good, because that means the gauntlet that I picked up in that soldier town is in pretty good shape here. Has put me in pretty good shape. So that's good to see. There are a few upgrades here. Whoa. Oh my. Yeah, okay. Legs are definitely a place where I can do better. And we're looking at prices that are in the 2,000 to 4,000 range. Okay. Well, tell you what, let's clear all of the stuff here that I don't need to carry. And we'll see how much I have to spend. What's he? Okay, so he's got 900. In the right direction. Okay, so that gives me 2,400. Maybe plus a little. What can I get for 2,400? I'll go back and get some more stuff. Let's see here. Why are they different prices? 1081. Oh, one has markedly better visibility. That's interesting. See, even though the main stats are the same, they put variations in some of the other stuff. Huh. Much higher charisma, but that's, at this point, that's not really relevant, I don't think. Oh, yes, it is. Yeah, that's fine. We'll buy that.
Word about the price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
Okay, I'll do what I can. So, get 890. Oh, he doesn't have enough money. Yeah.
Here, plus a bit on top.
Well, well, thank you very much.
Doesn't hurt anything.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
And come again.
So, one new piece of armor. I'm almost tempted to do this some other time though, because this is stuff I can just kind of clean around with on my own time. What time is it anyway? Well, it's only 9:30. I should go out and mess around and find something fun to do. I can find a tailor. I can dump the rest of this stuff. But for the armor, what was it that I bought? It was the gauntlets. Look at that. Gold-fingered gauntlets. Damn, I'm handsome. All right.
Oh, bloated again.
Bloated again. That's not information that you needed to share with me, but thank you. All right. So let's see here. Oh, there's a tailor just up and to the right.
Oh, you much.
800 and then
What was it I
500
wanted?
shop. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's okay.
Excuse me.
One of the peculiar parts of this neurodivergent impatience is the relative gain of stopping the transaction, going back to pay more attention and figure out what it was that I have missed, in order to then rewind and pick
My
a
respects.
better value in order so that I can save mythical money that doesn't actually exist. I just go, you know what? It was fine. I lost 2.3, huh? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. It's all good.
What would you like, sir?
I would like
I'll
to
have a
trade.
look at the wares.
So now we have dog meat, moral ambiguity, detrimental impatience. That's a good one we can call. And there was something else too that we're racking it up so fast I can't keep track hardly anymore. So that's something. Let's see. So none of these are of any value to me. This is slightly better. So that's good. That's a few hundred. And these are all identical. So that's a tiny bit better. And then this is of no, this doesn't change. So I don't actually have much here. Find a surprise at the pillory. Well, I have had similar surprises. So we got 580. Here, let's buy the thing that is slightly better so that I can gauge it a little more closely this time. Okay, so currently I'm paying 407. Ooh, tailor's kits. Now I'm gonna end up having to pay a little. That's okay. I got more stuff I can go get. Anyway, I'm sitting here on a big chunk of cash anyway, so that's all good. And then, you know what? This one we can also get rid of. All right.
I'd like to do something about that price.
So well, I suppose I'm paying rather than getting. Well, this is weird because this is showing me paying 100, which is a good deal better than what.
Aye, you'll convince me with that price. I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
So instead of paying 380, now I ended up paying 60. So that was good. I think there appears to be a lot of that sort of thing going on around here. So yeah. Good. All right. There is somebody here off on the west. So I should probably go take a look at them and then see if anything else happens to me while I'm walking around out here. You look like, no, you're too old. It's a nice hat, though. Nobody's talking, which that's typical for a big city. My younger days.
Always glad to see polite people like you.
What was I
God be with you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Younger days lived in big cities where You were taught to walk like you were really busy. And had no time for
Did you
stuff.
get that new bench? Ours is all creaky, and I keep getting splinters from it.
Light aroma of exotic fruits and a color that has sparkle. This is my white wine. Give it a taste.
Wow.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello, Casper.
What are you doing here, Goodman?
What does it look like? I'm handing out wine from my vineyard.
He says so happily.
My vineyard
I
is
love
new,
it.
and the folks in this town are damn stubborn. So I figured I'd pour a cask or two into them, and maybe they'd get a taste for it. What about your good self? Would you like to try it?
Absolutely. Heck yes.
Free wine? I'd be a fool to say no to that.
My thoughts exactly, Goodman. Here you are. To your health.
You're going to poison me.
I'm
aren't you?
curious what you'll think of it.
Oh, let's lie.
I have to say, I didn't expect that. You're right. It has a real bite to it.
Forgive me, Goodman, but say no more. In vino veritas, and the truth in my wine is that I'm a fool, an idiot whose wife is cuckolding him, whose children can't stand him, and even the dog pisses in his boots every morning. And my wine tastes like dog piss as well. I never should have bought that damned vineyard. If it wasn't for those fucking monks selling their wine everywhere they can, I might have a chance. Not like this.
What the hell?
Is there anything I could do to help you?
With the dog pissing in my boots? I'm not sure. I tried sticking his snout in it, putting pepper in my boots, and nothing worked. Piss in my boots again the next morning.
I meant your business troubles.
Oh, I see. Maybe you could. If you're not from around here, that is.
No, I'm not.
Allow me to introduce myself. Caspar Rudolph, vineyard owner and a not very successful wine seller.
I'm Henry.
Maybe you could help me, Henry. I'm looking for someone who's not well known in Kuttenberg. Someone who can pretend to be someone else. If you know what I mean.
Okay. Yeah, he says this. Yep. Yeah.
Sure, why not? If all you need is someone folk won't recognize.
The monks in Setlet's monastery make excellent wine. They call it the monastery secret. People can't get enough of it, and I can't figure out what their secret is.
Damn it.
But I intend to find out.
Okay, so all I have to do is steal something.
A secret? Well, just the job for me.
Yeah.
I'm a bit of an expert when it comes to secrets hidden in monasteries.
Yep.
The custodian of the monastery vineyard has a relative in town, an innkeeper called Havel. And this Havel is a real know-it-all when it comes to wine. He really likes to boast about it. If you were to pose as a sommelier who's just come back from abroad, I'm sure he'd be happy to talk to you, and maybe he'll reveal something.
All about wine.
You want me to be smellier? I don't see how that could make a good impression on him.
Not smellier, sommelier. It's a wine expert. Just act intelligent and use some foreign words. It'll be easy. I have some books about wine at home. Maybe you could read through them. You do know how to read, right? Havel's a bit thick anyway, so it won't be hard to impress him.
The book might come in handy. Can I borrow it?
When I said I have it, that wasn't, entirely accurate.
Okay.
What's the truth, then?
The book belongs to me, but I lent it to someone, and she hasn't given it back yet. Miss Adleta Manlica should have it. I lent it to her during our, let's call it our friendship, which has come to an end.
Didn't you say you're married?
What has that to do with anything?
Oh, I'm sure your wife wouldn't mind if you asked an old girlfriend to return a book you lent her.
Oh dear. Adleta used to have rather more friends than might be expected of a respectable young woman. But her family's patience ran out, so they arranged her marriage and put an end to her dalliances. Since then, Adleta has been confined to her room and guarded like the crown jewels.
And you want me to break in?
Well, yes. Master Swordsmith Mannlicher has a house in Lethlilskar Street. Adleta is either locked in her room or walks in the gardens behind the Italian court, where she is guarded by her brother. The Mannlichers don't want any more problems.
It doesn't matter. I'll find a way to get the book back.
Great! Any more questions?
Do you have any idea what this secret might be?
They're monks, so it could be anything. Maybe they put the crushed up bones of saints in it, or they sing hymns to the wine. How should I know?
Do you really think Havel would just tell me the secret? You don't even know if he actually knows it. Or it might just be a rumor.
Havel really is a bit thick. Either the monks have a secret and Havel will tell you, or there's no secret and Havel will confirm it.
I'll get right on it then.
Excellent. And don't forget, making an impression is the main thing. You look like you can handle it. Good luck. Take care.
I have a lot of confidence.
An elegant and lean flavor, light aroma of exotic fruits, and a cathedral walls are half built. This and the
Drinking water.
Are still as daggers drawn. What can our Lord think when he sees us all at each other's throats? Does it really matter where we pray to him and where we worship
in the middle
him?
of the city.
God willing, this dispute will be settled soon for the good of us all.
Couldn't have said it
Or
better
something. Wow. So I kind of got distracted by that whole quest story there. Oh, POI tipster. Oh, apothecary. I must. How did I miss that? Wait a minute.
His mother said
Okay, facing this way. Where's the apothecary? Oh, way up there.
complaining he couldn't feel his left arm, and that he was seeing things.
And he was dead in the morning.
My humble respects.
Nothing. Just making sure everybody's going to treat me properly
Pissing
here.
down again.
What the hell? Every apothecary shop should have a flying alligator in it. Or crocodile. I'm not sure which. There's a really simple way you tell the difference between the two, but I can never remember what that is. What the heck is going on in here? That is super impressive, though. Unless it's a balloon. No, it's got to be real. Hello. Okay. My good man, would you possibly... Cockerel. What is that, and why don't I have it yet? Increases energy! Well, that would be something I would like to have, since I just walked over hell and gone to try to get more energy. No cobwebs. I have not met anyone who sells them. And I am at a loss. Huh. Well.
Danke. Das war ein gutes Geschäft.
My humble respects.
Groschen must flow. Spent 10,000 already. Dang. Is there a... I'll need to find an alchemy bench here at some point too. Well, that's not... They're everywhere, so I'm not that worried about it. So this whole area down here... I was racing around up top last night. What is that? Blacksmith? Weaponsmith? Okay. Barber. That's the fountain. Bathhouse? Looks like it. I should probably go poke around down there and see if there's anything going on. Lockpick. I don't suppose you... Is there some kind of disease?
Gepriesen sei der Herr. What do you need?
I'm pretty new in Kuttenberg, but I find it strange there aren't many alchemists here.
Natürlich. And yet the royal city of Silver should be full of them, right?
Exactly. So where are they?
Take a walk through the streets, and you will find a lot of houses are locked and empty.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with it?
Sigismund and his army are responsible for this. Many of our people decided it was time to leave, instead of risking their property or even their lives. Only a few of us remained here, and I, as the primus of our guild, promised to keep my eye on the others' property until they return.
Okay.
The local alchemists were persecuted by Sigismund?
Well, definitely not openly, but most of them were on the side of our King Wenceslas. And I'm sure you know what hatred and envy can do to people.
Alchemists aren't exactly poor, are they?
Yeah, genau. Moreover, you always have one foot on the road to the burning pyre. For fools, it's enough to point their fingers, spouting nonsense about us colluding with the devil, or accusing us of poisoning. Then Sigismund's people in the city will make sure to rake in a tidy sum.
Yeah.
Are you the master of the Alchemist Guild?
Yes. Well, not the master, the primus. Our guild is more of a modest association, but my friends have entrusted me with their confidence.
And is that why you stayed in the city?
Yes, exactly. Someone has to take care of the people's property.
I'm interested in alchemy, and I'm looking for someone to teach me more complicated procedures. Can I become your disciple, Master?
Nein, leider ist das nicht möglich. I can't take care of you. I have too much to worry about right now. But if you are willing to pay, I can tell you a few interesting things.
Here's the thing. Are you selling poisons? All right. Oh, there's nothing to be had from here.
I have a proposition for you, Meister. I'd like to become your apprentice.
Das ist ja eine Überraschung. I thought you would ask, Junge, and it might surprise you, but I accept. There are not many alchemists left in the city. It's nice to have someone educated to talk to. I just hope you have the coin. It will cost you ein kleines Vermögen, a small fortune. I must warn you, if you try to rob me and disappear, I have people and they do not mess about. Such are the times, mein Freund. Trust but verify. Warum nicht? What would you like?
Well, scholarship is the only thing I haven't. No, herbalism. Nah.
Bald, mein Herr.
Nope. Nope. Okay. Story of Perseus. Okay. Ah, and then I found my alchemy bench. I also discovered a woodland garden. That's good to know. Can I go out that way? Yes, I can. Hello, woodland garden. Do you have anything of value here? Mint. Bees. Millions of bees. Oh, that's no lie either. No, not much of anything here. Okay. Well, it was worth checking. Hello, world.
Fine day for some fun.
What? Oh, now that I'm here, you're not going to say anything. Okay, I see how it is. So, we got the bench in the garden. Going south to southwest. See what we come to here.
My respects.
Okay. That's interesting.
How's your sister?
Fine. Why'd you ask?
I heard she was sick. I just wanted to know if she's feeling better.
Nothing. Just a slight cold. Aye. A man would be calling for the priest. Women are made of
Interesting.
stronger stuff.
I'll drop by and visit her sometime then.
Feel free.
Wow.
How's your aunt these days? Don't even ask.
Good citizens.
Whoa, what a,
The last time you visited.
The
what a
master
fancy
told
place
Nicholas
this is. And there's no
from Frog
indication.
is accepting students.
Look at
She'll be
town hall or
76 this
something.
autumn. At least, I hope so.
No, it's
You'll see. I'll pray for her this
that's interesting.
That's kind of you.
In our sword fighting brotherhood, you will learn how to handle a sword properly and build up your mind as well as your spirit.
Huh. Sharpening wheel ×2. This reminds me of looking through the bathhouse window in Ratai. And who are you?
My humble respects.
Master Nicholas of Prague. So we've got a
Come on.
sharpening stone,
What the fuck was that?
dice.
Fuck that.
Ah,
I'm
Are we
just
talking
getting
now?
warmed
No.
up, you shit. Come on. Again.
interesting. Is it past time?
Go on.
Maybe. He looks like someone I should be talking to.
Nice. No chance. Nice.
How did it go? I want to see him.
No, you don't.
He threw me
Oh,
out.
did he leave already?
You're surprised.
But it
Yeah,
was
he
just a
gave up.
simple misunderstanding.
Bollocks a misunderstanding. You made a fool of yourself, more like.
What am I supposed to do then?
You should go and see the priest. Nobody else can help you.
Oh, aye, the priest. How could I have forgotten about him? Maybe because I don't think he'll be able to solve my problem.
Heartfelt prayer saved entire masses of Jews. And Jonah from the whale. So don't tell me it can't help with a little thing like yours.
A little thing? So you're insulting me too now?
Ah, sorry. I didn't mean it like that, of course.
Well... But I reckon you're right. Prayer is the only thing that can help me now.
Pardon me, I couldn't help but overhear.
At your service.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this is really interesting. There's a lot of incomplete information here. Hey, little bud. Hey, little bud. Yeah. You need to come up? Yeah, it's good to come up. Yeah, yeah, cool. Oh, not yet. Good. Okay. Let's see here.
So I don't drown in all this shit here.
And this is a... Hello? Now it's time. Okay.
That's good. You know what? Maybe I'll buy one too. We could start a ferry service.
Doesn't say what that is either. Hi, yes, hello. Are we, am I interrupting this for you again? Yeah? It's good you come back. No? Yeah. Hi, Comedy. Yeah. I know. It's good to see you too. Yes, it is. Even though this always kills my view count. Yeah. I know that doesn't matter because you're more important. Come. Oh, yeah. There's my guy. There's my purrs. Yeah. Be back here in just a sec. Oh, I know, my friend. There you go. There you go.
My friend, farewell.
Oh, it's the bathhouse. I couldn't figure out what that symbol was.
The customers have been singing your praises.
Yes. Wow, this
Best
is
I
fancy,
can.
fancy.
I'm glad to hear it.
Well, when I wash their hair, I give them a head and neck massage as well, and I give their backs a proper kneading.
All the girls do that. There must be something else.
And I only wear a light blouse when I'm working. It always seems to get wet when I'm washing them, and then it's like I've got nothing on at all. And then I look all downcast and say I'm going to get into trouble for being all wet.
I knew it would be something like that.
Well, there we have it then. Amazing how well that works.
What'll it be?
Okay, so this is just services then. Just checking for dialogue. I'm kind of just pacing here. I think what I'm going to do, because I need to figure out what I'm actually going to do in this place, because otherwise I'm just going to wander aimlessly and forever here. That's probably not the best way to spend my time. Another
God be
drunk
with you.
soldier
Keep the
guy.
peace, and we'll stay friends.
This is like a tournament ring or something? Yeah. Yeah, some kind of a combat ring. Competition thing. Good people of Kuttenberg. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little time, and because it's 10 o'clock at this point. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to check out for tonight. I will come back at some point between now and the next stream and sell a bunch of stuff and play with my gear and tune up this and fiddle with that. And then when all of that crap is done, then I'll be ready to start another stream where we can go off and have a little bit of purpose instead of just aimlessly wandering around. And see if I can find people to talk to, maybe go back out in the countryside now that I've got some stuff sold and gear upgraded, and whack some bandits or try and get some other problems solved. So, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. come back over here real quick. So yeah, thanks a bunch for coming on out. Great to spend time with all you guys. Appreciate your wonderful patience and company and companionship as always. Hope you guys have a great night and enjoy whatever is coming next for you in the next day. And I will either be streaming again tomorrow or Saturday morning. We'll see how that goes. My schedule at work is a little fluid, so I'm not sure how much time I will have to get ready, but we'll see. So, yeah, you guys take care. We'll talk to you again soon.